sitting inside, actually right here, like this, having some food, and I heard this sound, and I wasn't sure what it was. It sounded like a bird, and I thought to myself, that's strange. It's just not quite like any bird I know. And then I'm wondering, could it be a person pretending to be a bird? So I look out the window, I don't see any bird. I look up there, and yes, sure enough, there's a bird. Now I know there are people who live in the country and live in nature, and like, yeah, a bird singing a song, big deal. But I live in New York, one of the largest cities on earth. And yes, we have birds, but I don't know, this area where I am here, it has this strip. I don't know if you can see it, but this strip of natural, whatever they are, indigenous plants. They smell like, almost like rosemary, those things. They're flowers, they're wildflowers. Yellow and purple and red, and berries, and actually there's quite a population of birds that live on this narrow strip of land between the water and the land. The dirt on the other side of the fence is all dry, and I mean, even the dirt here is dry, but they get water from underneath. The pier is wet and rotting underneath and soaking up, and so these plants get plenty of water. They seem pretty hardy. And there's a giant raccoon too. I was laying here looking up the window. At high tide you can actually see the grass, and I saw this big thing. Like, that is the biggest cat or dog I've ever seen in my life. It was huge. It was like bigger than 2 basketballs. It was big, like, and excuse me. And it was sneaky. It was sneaking around, and it was like go behind stuff and look at me with these glowing eyes, and I knew it was there. And finally, I caught a glimpse of it because I put my garbage up on the shore in order to take to the garbage place, and they go through it and eat whatever snacks they can. Sometimes I have cans of soup and whatever stuff for them. But the raccoon comes very quietly, and they don't rip the garbage all apart. They just like open it and take stuff out and eat it. And when I'm there, it's just like a little hole. I'm like, that's wow. Usually I think animals rip the garbage all apart. I mean, rats do a number on everything. But, and there's rats too, big water rats. They like to climb down the rope. The ropes that tie the boat to the side of those ropes. At low tide, the ropes, I mean, I couldn't believe this rat. The thing is almost vertical going down this rope. And I'm like, hey, it turns around. But they come down the ropes, and they get on the boat. They run up and down the side of the pier because at low tide, this wall, well, it's low tide now. You can actually see it. At low tide, this wall sticks out. And when you get even lower, you can look under there, and it's like all hollow and wet and whatever. There's crabs living there, fish, all kinds of stuff. But they run along this thing here. I don't know exactly what they're looking for. Maybe they like to eat the mussels. I don't know. I never seen them eating mussels. They like to check out your boat, that's for sure. They're kind of skitterish at first, but I guess they get used to you. Anyway, enough of my nature talk. I've always enjoyed nature and watching nature, and this placement affords me an opportunity to do that in an interesting way. So thank you for watching. Thank you for letting me share this with you, and God bless us all. Take care.